Good evening, guests and parents and distinguished guests for tonight's fall graduation. It is my privilege and honor to welcome you and to say this first, that we're very proud of this class of 2016 and the parents for the persistence they've shown to continue to get their degree. They could have quit with the disappointment, but they've shown that they're ready to meet life head on with the challenges that it has, because when something happens to get in the way, you continue and fought the battle, and you're here tonight. So as administration, as a staff, we are very proud of you. At this time, I'm going to introduce part of our family of staff here at the Springfield High School who are here tonight, led by Mrs. Christine Sanchez, who is the Director of the Elementary Education, Ms. Teresa Dillon, who is Principal of STEAM Academy, Ms. Dee Thomas, Principal of Business and Law here at the high school, Mr. Brett Hogan, Principal of Health and Human Services, and myself, I'm Gary Griffith, Principal of Visual and Performing Arts. At this time, I'm having the opportunity to introduce our Superintendent, Dr. Bob Hill.
Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Before I begin, it is my honor to introduce one of the groups that is very responsible for everything that goes on in this district. That is part of the reason that you're here tonight. To my left, we have School Board President, Mr. Ed Leventhal. Beside him is School Board Vice President, Mrs. Wanda Truss. Beside her, Mrs. Anita Biles. Beside her, Mr. Jamie Cowan. And finally, we have Mr. Chris Williams. To his left, we also have Mr. Marvin Jones, our Director of Secondary Education, and Ms. Kathy Lee, one of our Academy principals. It is my distinct honor this evening to speak to the fall graduating class of 2016. Tonight, I'm tasked with trying to find the appropriate words to acknowledge this group of outstanding Wildcat seniors. As I reflected on the process, I decided to share the same words that I shared in May with your classmates. There are very few truer words than the advice given by Robert Fulghum, the author of All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten. I ask that each of you close your eyes and think back to your first day of kindergarten. Can you picture your teacher, the walk or bus ride to school, the smell of the cafeteria food? Do you remember the excitement and the knots in your stomach? Do you remember the love of learning that you possessed as a child and hopefully today as an adult? Take a moment to reflect on this fruitful journey that brought you here today. Reflect on the hard work that allowed you to reach this milestone, and think of the parents, relatives, friends, teachers, and coaches that helped you along the way. Today, you cross the bridge and begin the journey that is the rest of your lives. As you ponder the journey that is now your life, I believe that you may agree that there is much truth to the old adage that everything you need to know, you learned in kindergarten. As you culminate 13 years of schooling, I ask that each of you reflect on my adaptation of Robert Fulghum's work in the following 10 items that will serve you well for the rest of your lives. Number 1, share everything. Number 2, play fair. Number 3, clean up your own mess. Number 4, say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Number 5, and this is important, always flush. Number 6, live a balanced life. Learn some and draw some and paint some and sing and dance and play and work every day. Number 7, take a nap every afternoon. Number 8, when you go out into the world, watch out for traffic, hold hands, and stick together. Number 9, be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in a styrofoam cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up, and nobody really knows why, but we're all like that. And number 10, and then remember one of the first words that you learned, the biggest word of all, look. I ask that you take a moment to look to your future. Remember, we must always look forward and not backward. Never lose sight of who you are and on what is in your heart. Learn from the past, live in the present, and always, always envision an ennobling future, because each of you possesses unlimited talent, and I am so proud of you this evening. With that, I wish each member of the Springfield High School Fall Class of 2016 the best of luck in all future endeavors, because you certainly earned it. In the words of Christopher Robin to Winnie the Pooh, promise me you'll always remember you're braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Congratulations, and go Wildcats. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ed Leventhal, President of the Springfield City School District Board of Education, to provide opening remarks. Mr. Leventhal.
Thank you. On behalf of the Springfield City School Board, we'd like to welcome you. This is certainly one of the highlights of being on the board, is graduation and the culmination of a lot of hard work, and so we congratulate you on that. So graduates, welcome to the rest of your life. Today is when the official blueprint ends and you get to draw your very own canvas. It'll be your own and like no one else's, and it'll be unique to you and you alone. Today is the time of celebration by your proud families and friends as they each share with you your personal and heartfelt pride and admiration in your success, accomplishments, and future dreams. You have brought a great deal of pride to many people and to our community. Today's graduation celebration is well earned, but will be of short duration, as high school commencement is not an ending, but is just the beginning of a new chapter in your life. Hopefully, the previous 4 years have helped to prepare you for your next journey, wherever it may take you. We wish you the best of luck. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Teresa Dillon, principal of the STEAM Academy. Students and platform guests, please stand. Dr. Hill, I hereby certify to you that the fall graduating class of 2016 for Springfield High School has met the prescribed requirements of the United States Department of Education, Advanced Ed Accreditation, the Ohio Department of Education, and the Springfield Board of Education for graduation from high school. Each graduate is prepared to receive the appropriate diploma. Graduates, as I call your name, please approach the stage to receive your diploma. Evelyn Marie Balaam. Jessica Lynn Boswell. Jarrett Lynn Huey. Antoinette Koofy. Dale Ernest Parker II. Kayvon Lee Robinson. Taylor Ryman. Mary Alexis Smith. Randall Lamar Stevens III. Tamika Jean Wills. Graduates not in attendance tonight include Dakota Edward Dingy, Rashad Kyle Dixon, Shalik Shaquan Finch, Maria De La Cruz Gomez Natista, Janet Tyler Hill, Deontay Jervon Lockhart, Katie Lynn Moore, and Salah Muhammad. Now we'd like to introduce Mrs. D. Thomas, Principal of the Business and Law Academy.
I get the fun part. You did it! Guys, I would like to say that this is the final chapter to your high school years, and you've accomplished it. Thank you, parents, guardians, guests, new alumni, superintendent, board members, and community family for supporting our graduates tonight and through their high school years. Congratulations to all of you for graduating from Springfield High School. At this time, I ask you to please stand. And for the moment we've been waiting for, I want you to turn around so that your family and friends may congratulate you again. Congratulations. Great job.